Good evening, everyone. Kevin Randisi, principal broker, owner of 804 Real Estate, and tonight we are going from the office over to the shop next. Please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the bell icon to be notified when videos like this one come out. And if you're looking to buy or refinance your next home, contact Jeremy Allenbaugh with Movement Mortgage, 804-615-1887.
And if you're thinking about buying or selling your next home in the Central Virginia area, call us at 804-477-8700 or visit www.804realestate.com and let us go to work for you. Now on to the show.
Standing outside the shop right now, and this shop used to be a 3-bay garage. This 3-bay garage was actually built by hand by Earl Throckmorton, one of the long-standing residents here on Rodman Road. In total, Earl built, I think it was either 5 or 6 dwellings on this street. Legend says that he built and he did everything by hand, from building the trusses to laying these bricks, framing the doors, the electrical, whatnot. So we're going to go inside, we're going to take a look at this particular building, and we're going to take a look at some of the projects that I've done inside. We're inside this beautifully air-conditioned garage here. We bought this garage back in October of last year, and we've done a lot of things with this particular dwelling here. We've added all new electrical, 200 amp electrical service. And as you can feel on today's hot day here, we added central heat and air. So it's nice and cool inside when I work on my projects. Speaking of projects, I want to go ahead and show you a few of the things that I've been working on. So let's go take a look. We're over here in the workstation area. This is bay number 1, if you're counting from the outside. And we're going to take a look at some of the projects that I've made. I started making these projects right after Otis passed away. I needed something to be able to occupy my time because it was a very traumatic experience as far as having your best friend pass away. We still miss Otis to this day. So I think he would be proud of what I've made. So that's a good thing. We've got these 2 end tables here that I made. Approximately, I think they're 16 by 16. We've got a nice top and then a nice little shelf on the bottom there. We've got a coffee table here. It's a 24 by 48 inch coffee table. Nice and sturdy too. I mean, because if you stand on this stuff, I don't think you could do that with your typical furniture in some of these places. I don't want to name names. Yeah, I built this chair as well for summertime. This is an exterior chair made with pressure treated lumber, mostly pressure treated, looks like pine board, but it's very nice and sturdy and reinforced. So I mean, again, very rugged. And I made one for the inside of the house too. So we got both inside and outside chairs. I'm going to show you this in a minute here first, but I want to take one of these covers and show you how these things actually work. So these covers, I didn't plan it like this, but it fits in perfectly. So it's nice and perfect. I found those covers at Ollie's. We've got these beautiful bottle openers that I'm in the process of making. This right here is made with our X tool. It's a engraving that we're going to show you here in just a minute, along with the American flags that I've been making as well. I've got a finished product inside my house that I'll show you in just a little bit as well. But this is all cut to specific size, routered, along with this piece as well. And these stars were also cut with the X tool. Speaking of the X tool, let's go ahead. I want to show you the X tool, which is right over there. Perhaps one of my favorite machines in the shop here, this X tool laser engraver and cutter. This machine is simply amazing. It can take a design that we put into the computer here, like our company logo, and carve it onto a piece of wood. We're going to go ahead and do that right now with a very simple click of a button here. So we've opened up the program, got our design all nice and ready, and we're going to click start here and watch this. Put your safety glasses on though. You gotta have your safety glasses on first because that thing is very, very, very bright. We finished inside the shop here, and now we're going to go ahead and take a look at some of the completed projects that I have inside my house. Welcome inside to my house here, and we're going to take a look at some of the projects that I have that are completed, because I completed a couple of them and I wanted to bring them on up here. This is one that I really like. This is the 3-drawer dresser that I made. This piece took a little bit, a nice top on up here, and I did it with a two-tone, like a redwood stain here and on the drawers, and then I did a brown stain here, dark brown stain, and I found these beautiful knobs at Lowe's, and it brings them both together. So it's really cool. It's got you know. It's really rigid. This is really, really rigid. Did everything from the guides. I routed all of those, and all the drawers actually, they all work. They all work with a simple pull too, because you got something like a TV on top. You don't have to pull too hard and pull the TV down with it. Next here is one that I just completed yesterday. It was this beautiful American flag, all 13 stripes here. You saw the outline of one that's a work in process. This is finished goods right here. So all these stars were cut with that X tool and mounted on here. It took a long time to do this, but I think it came out pretty good. And then, you know, all the pieces put together and mounted here onto the wall. So those are the two projects I have currently here at my house. Join us next week. We're going to have another fantastic episode of From Your Realtor Friends at 804 Real Estate. Thank you for tuning in tonight. Until next week, though, take care of yourselves and each other. We'll see you then.